Ottawa. And I'm so happy and honored to be able to talk to him. Now, before we start, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Michael Lifshitz. I'm 38. I'm an accountant by training, and I have also branched out into motivational speaking and comedy. Because after all, accounting and comedy just go so well together. I figured why not bring the two worlds together.
Okay. Now, I don't know how accounting and comedy goes together. Now, can you tell us how did you decide to merge the two things?
If I'm going to be totally honest, they really don't go together. I've tried to, I actually tried, I once was working as a financial planner and was trying to, I was working with a friend of mine who also did comedy and worked with me at the firm, and we were joking about doing a comedy show on financial planning, and the only thing we came up with, did you hear the one about Nortel? But people were a little sensitive about that joke, so we decided to kind of scrap the idea.
Now, I heard you also are, you are a motivational speaker, you are an accountant, you are a comedian, you are an entrepreneur. Now, how do you manage to do all those things?
A lot of coffee. I actually have shares in Second Cup. No, I think it's a question of just trying to balance. I think I actually have a physical disability from birth, and I think growing up I always had the need to prove what I could do, so I always did a lot. So I think I just got used to doing a lot, and now if I'm not doing 10 things at once, I get bored. So I think it's nice in that it gives me an opportunity to tap both sides of my brain. We have the creative side and the analytical side, so I get to play with my Excel spreadsheets, but I also get to do the creative of speaking and writing the jokes and doing the comedy.
Now, when it comes down to motivational speaking, do you target mostly people with disability, or do you target everyone? Everyone needs motivation.
My personal belief is, and I always like to say this, we all face challenges. Mine just give me better parking spots. So my thing is that my talk is about how I've overcome the challenges of my disability, and the whole point is that everybody has something. So hopefully to encourage them to overcome their own challenge, whatever that may be.
That's fantastic, and it's very, very amazing and very motivational to hear this, to hear that you are helping not only yourself, but you're helping other people to overcome amazing, very difficult challenges. Now, for people that are listening to us right now or seeing us right now, what is the easiest way to find Michael as an accountant, as a motivational speaker?
The easiest way actually is from the motivational speaking, just because I know I get this all the time. Can you do my taxes? No, I can't. I actually don't do public accounting anymore. I do it for my own company only. But people can see me on my website, michaellifshitz.com, or which is the room way now. I do a monthly show called Mo Mondays, so they can see me momondays.com/Ottawa to know about Ottawa. If you're in Ottawa, come on down to one of our shows.
And that was my next question. You got involved with something amazing that I absolutely love. As all of you know, I'm a very huge fan of Mo Mondays all over Ontario, and now I'm here in Ottawa, where I got the opportunity to listen to amazing speakers, people with great stories, including my husband. Why did you decide to get involved and open Mo Mondays here in Ottawa?
I actually was in Montreal when I started Mo Mondays Ottawa. I had been invited. Glynis Devine, who I think you may have met at Mo Mondays Toronto, is actually the host of Mo Mondays Montreal. And Glynis and I had met a few years ago at a conference that we were both speaking at. And she basically had me come and talk with her. And she had invited me to a Mo Mondays in Montreal, and I just, like you, fell in love with the concept. And what really spoke to me was the whole notion. First of all, I think you meet, just by the nature of the activity, you meet really authentic, wonderful, nice people who you can really connect on such a positive level. It's just like a community to be part of. And like we have all the hosts have our own little group that we share and talk and share ideas, and there's just some really wonderful, supportive people. I mean, I was down where we met in Mo Mondays, Toronto, and it was just such an overwhelming, warm welcome. And I think what really spoke to me was the fact, like I said before, we all face challenges. I think Mo Mondays focuses in perfectly on that we all have a story to tell. And we create a wonderfully safe, relaxed environment that people can share, and it's beautiful. And one thing I'm very proud of is I have always seen, it's nice to see in the Facebook world after an event where you start seeing people connecting because they met here and then they take that friendship and relationship outside of Ottawa. So because I knew I was moving to Ottawa at the time and there wasn't a Mo Mondays in Ottawa, so I said, let's start it up. So I spoke with Michelle and here we are.
Perfect fit, perfect fit. Now, what the LizyT radio show is all about is tell us who you are, what you do, contact info, which you have done all of those jobs wonderfully. What's new in Michael's life? What are you planning for the next, I don't know if I want to talk the next 5 years, the next year, or what is new? What are you planning on?
We have some cool stuff coming up. I actually just launched a the accountant in me actually just launched a company with my brother-in-law, a gift experience company. So basically a little website where people can go online and instead of buying people gifts, they can buy cool experiences. So it's kind of bringing the accounting into that motivational. You asked me how I bring it all together, there you go. I'm the accountant for a company that encourages people to live life to the fullest. So there's that, the breakawayexperiences.com. People can feel free to go check that out. On the motivational side, as I said, the website, michaellifshitz.com. I actually am, end of this month, I will be doing a pre-launch campaign. I will be part of Les Brown's new book, which will be coming out in the fall. We're doing a pre-launch campaign end of June. So that's kind of exciting. And then there's a second book that I plan to work on after that. So we'll add author to the list of titles. And I think that should probably cover it for, keep me busy for a little while at least. So.
I think that's going to be more than 5 years, or maybe not. Maybe you're going to be busy for a little while, but I think it's well put. You have your hands on everything, and you're doing fantastic. And I really, really congratulate you on everything that you've done. Now, the one question that I always like to ask my guests, and you're not going to be the exception, for somebody who's listening to us right now or watching us on YouTube, and they're wondering, wow, Michael has a disability, he looks so successful, he does so many things, he has Mo Mondays going on, he has a business, working on a book. I don't know if I can do all those things. What would you say to my listeners, a word of inspiration or advice, something that would keep them going, and that it takes work? I mean, I don't know, you are the expert. What would you say?
I think the thing I would say is be true to yourself what you're passionate about. Because if you're not passionate, you're not going to want to work at it. I actually moved to Ottawa from Montreal in December, left my job, came here and started the company and Mo Mondays and continue with the speaking because that's what I was passionate about. And I enjoy doing that and doing the work, so I don't mind putting in that effort. If you're not doing something you're passionate about, find what you are passionate about. Because honestly, life is short. I think the kick in the pants that got me thinking to move was a friend of mine actually passed away last March, young, and I think that kind of reinforces the theory it reinforces the message about how precious life is. Life is short, so we should really be focused on doing what it is we're passionate about.
Well put, and amazing words of advice. I want to thank you so much, Michael, for spending a couple of minutes here with the LizyT radio show talking about your passion. And one thing I love what you said is find something that you're passionate about, something that you love to do. I mean, here you are with disability, you have so many things on the go, you move from another city and you do on Monday, you have a business started. This is fantastic. I really honor you and appreciate you, and this is fantastic. Thank you so much for spending a couple of minutes of your time here with the LizyT radio show. Hopefully you got all the information, but it will be on YouTube with the address, with all the links for you to hook up with Michael. Any last word?
Thank you for having me on the show. That was fantastic, and please feel free to connect with me. I love, as you may have noticed, I like talking with people, and by all means, I look forward to connecting with you all.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, everyone. And we'll be back with another show and another fantastic guest. This is your host and the producer of the LizyT radio show. Bye-bye for now.
LizyT Radio Show.